Hello, friends. I wanted to give an update on some of the information that I have found out about the housing scam. Mr. Paris Gray's office, he's a council person for my neighborhood, I guess. We talked a lot about, what's going on, like my personal situation and what's coming up for these potential hundreds of families also in Baltimore City, and maybe not even aware of it. So from here, beside the fact that she just took the time to really engage and listen and offer feedback, unlike the way that the mayor's office responded Thursday or last week, which day ever I called that, I think it was Thursday. She has advised me to reach out to the renters. It's like a renters association, a renters union sort of thing, like a tenant's place. And I'm hoping that working with them, I can help notify all of these addresses of all of these people in all of these homes that, this may be affecting them if they don't already know. Mostly because I feel like I am lucky in my unpreferred experience. Like, I don't want this to be happening to me, but because my situation is a little different, I'm getting a heads up that other families aren't getting. So I'm just wanting to give all of these other families an opportunity to know if this is going to be happening to them. And also, I at first considered that all of these other families got all of these packets of mail. I've gotten phone book packets of mail delivered to my house about this foreclosure for my personal home, for our home that we rent. And the thing is, when I called my property manager, they told me that this would not affect me. That's the reason why I don't feel like I could just let it go without knowing full well that if my place was lying to me, other places could be also lying to their families, their tenants, their renters. And I just don't think that makes any good sense to me. The office lady, the reception lady, or I'm not sure what her title was, but, she advised me that this isn't a state problem because this is like a private real estate thing. My then wonder and idea is that while this would be a personal thing if it were just happening to me, the difference is this is going to be happening to potentially hundreds of families all at once. And we even talked about how, eviction and housing support is available to some people if you meet that criteria. Even that budget is capped. The idea that I have used that once myself, and I know that there are probably people that don't meet that criteria or haven't met that, and or there have been people that have been denied because it's run out of money. But also, when you think about how that's maintained and done as best it can with normal circumstances, imagining many families all at once trying to hit the system and what kind of a fallout that could look like. And while I don't expect the state to take over a private part of our life, our home, I do think with this foresight and being elected to protect us, elected to care about our well-being, that the information part, the informing these people to check their home, to call the lawyer on the paper and see if your home is one of the ones that will be foreclosed on. I think that whether or not there can be any funds available to help, at least people could know sooner than later. For me, the most valuable thing feels right now like I get to know sooner than later. It feels like I have a better situation. I can have more control knowing and choosing what to do because this is going to happen. you know? So there's my share about this. And like I said, I on my last update, I found another website where you can enter the names of these purchasers, the people that are on the lawsuit. You can enter the names and get the list of homes that they have bought. And I'm telling you, it's not just hundreds. It's got to be more than 1,000 homes between all of the names. I shared the video of me searching. You can see the names where it's 500 properties, 70 properties, 500 properties. And these are 4 different people, and then they also have 4 different like LLCs that they created between them to continue this. So that's where I'm at with all of those details. If you're hearing this and you're in Baltimore City and rent, please check the deed of your home. Check your mortgage. Check the easiest way to do this is to go to Real Property Search and enter your address. If your owner's name has changed, if your owner's name matches one of the names on the Baltimore banner or one of the names in the post that I made, call the lawyer that I shared her number and ask if your home is going to short sale in 6 months, because that's what I learned. No amount of money would stop it. There would be no way I would be able to renew my lease. Meaning it would be better for me to get out now, while I know this, and it's absolutely going to happen. And yeah, I just think that everyone in that space should know. And I also know that I was personally lied to by my management company. And that's probably because every time they're attempting to correspond with me, they're saying, we'll talk to the owner. The owner is literally the Eluser Gold, or however you say his name, the Gold Man, the bad guy with the gold name. He's the one on my house. He definitely knows this is happening, how, and also now they won't return my emails. They're coming back all undeliverable. So my personal story, plot twist, is twisting. I don't know, to be excited that I've ruffled feathers. Or to be excited I've ruffled feathers, because that's all I will do. So I will keep you updated and in the loop. If you're seeing this and want any of my resources, I'm happy to share everything, all of the links, copies of my documents, the name of the lawyer in New York, anything. The article, it's shared through Baltimore Banner, which is a paid wall, but a friend of mine sent it to me in a PDF, and I would share that with you if you would like to see that. So just reach out and let me know if there's anything that I can do. Again, if you rent in Baltimore City, probably Baltimore County, I haven't even got to Baltimore County yet. If you live in Maryland and rent, I would check your Real Property Search for the owner and make sure that it doesn't match one of these guys' names or LLCs of these guys' names. Okay, bye.